Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ajana binti Shahabuddin, and I'm from section 206, and I'm taking the course of Architecture and Environmental Design. So today I'll be talking about my topic, which is for the task 2C that is brought by from task 1B. Task 2C, which is the model that is brought from the grade 8 grading meeting, Raya Cut. I'm sorry. So for the content, I'll be talking about the elements of the design. Second, the principle of the design. Third, why I chose the color that I chose. And fourth is, how does it relate with the concept that I chose. So first of all, the elements of the design that I chose is from the shapes. There you can see from the nest that I subtracted is the circle, triangle, and also there are rectangle. But mostly from the design, as you can see, there are more circles and there are different shapes and sizes that I formed and combined, subtracted, that it makes it into a design which creates harmony. Basically, as you can see, there are the flower that I took. The petal is what it looks from the nest, bird nest. I'm sorry, my concept is the Baya weaver bird's nest. Okay, so then from the shapes and elements, I made it into volumes, which is that the circle I turned it into sphere, and then also, as you can see from the design that I made in task 2C, I made it into a volume which is the petal of the design in the 8 greeting card. I made it serial planes. So the serial planes, I arranged it nicely and changes the size in each serial planes, so it can form into a very beautiful volume. Okay, so secondly is the principle of the design. The principle of the design is first balance. So the balance in my design that is in my design is asymmetry. It's not the same if you divide it by half, because as you can see below the part of my model, they are different from each other and it's not the same. It's balanced, but in an asymmetrical way. So then is hierarchy. So I made and look it from the hierarchy. I made it look like it's in a hierarchy from different colors to show that it is on top and on below, which is the highest and which is from the most lowest part. And then I made the brightest color on the top part so it can form a beautiful hierarchy. And then R is repetition. You can see the repetition of the circles that I use, which forms into semi-circle, semi-oval, and repetition of the shapes. Mostly that I use is circle. So and then besides that, okay, so from the design, it is because of everything that is combined, the elements and the shapes, it creates a unity in the design. Which is the subtraction, the addition, and everything. The combination of elements and principles, it just makes it into a very beautiful design, and it turns it into a unity. It's a unity. Okay. So, furthermore, is why that I choose the color that I choose, which is the red color. So, for me, as the Baya weaver bird nest is in a brown color, and in my opinion that the red color is the nearest to the brown color. So furthermore, other than being the most nearest color, is that red is the color that attracts people's eye. As you can see, people, they usually will see more red, like the sports car, you'll see the red more, so it attracts eye. So then how is my design relates with my concept is that, as you can see, the serial planes I made is inspired by the shapes of the Baya weaver bird nest, and I combined it together into petals, which makes it looks like a nest like this. So Furthermore, the circles, which is the circles, is symbolizing the circles, which is the entering part of the bird nest. Okay, so I hope everything is fine, and I'm very thank you very much for listening, and I'm very sorry for the kekurangan ini. I'm sorry. Thank you very much.